You don't know what I was doing before.
What?
Here.
We didn't have to apply to us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 6 is Enough.
Woo! Yay! Hooray! This guy's embracing his brown side.
Well, you know what they say.
What?
Life is like a box of butter chicken.
We're coming from you. We're coming to you from the future. You won't get that joke until. That's funny as hell.
Ooh, the world of tomorrow.
Young Maurice, if you're listening to this, don't buy that lottery ticket. You'll die.
Maurice is outside the window. No!
Don't do it! This is where it all goes.
He's watching Mo jerk in the mirror, so he knows how to
It goes all the way back to 2009.
Hitting the pin drop.
Me adjusting my fucking freshie scarf.
I'm
like, no!
Mo, there's a big bocce girl at You're a Jerk. Do not bubble with her. She'll blind you in one eye.
I know T-Dog right now regretting that basement jam.
Yo!
Nobody has context to it. Holy so I have to say it off podcast. It's too much.
You still in college? Did you just say fuck it and you're doing this full time, bro? And if you are saying fuck it and you're doing this full time, keep at it, bro. Just keep fucking at it because you found yourself.
I've been on the road working hard these last 2 weeks. In and out of studios, body different beats. At 23, people graduate with degrees. While I'm in school to pursue all of my
Returning. We're hitting you with a special podcast episode. This is a Reddit special.
Yo, it's your boy Moral Code, aka Morgy Blush, aka Motor C, aka 1Bzo, Mo D Roger. If you like the music I make, check me out on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all that shit. I'm an audio engineer. If you want to make music with me, check me out.
Hey, it's me, SK, aka Gliss McGuire, aka your first brown guy, aka Mr. BBL Beard.
Hey!
You can find me on Amazon and Kindle from Hello. What the hell did I just say? You can find me on Instagram at SHAMEEDKHAN, or you can find my book on Amazon Kindle from Hello to How I Break Through the Interview. There we go. I just mixed that thing up all the way.
And man, you know it's your boy Floyd, aka the human Mark Zuckerberg.
True.
I mean, I'm human. That's all I gotta say.
I'm trying to feel some emotion.
Mark Zuckerberg is definitely a lizard in a costume.
Oh, facts. If there are ever lizard people, he's one of them.
He's one. Jeff Bezos is one.
No.
Cineplex is one.
Jeff's 100% a lizard man. You can see his eye all up in
his head is way too shiny.
Mark is definitely just AI generated. They're like person. He's like people. I'm person. I stole your identity. I mean, I borrowed. Yeah, they were just there like, were you spying on people on Facebook?
No.
What is spying?
Define spying.
Yeah.
Q, want to get your plug-in?
Oh, listen, guys. I'm just in the shadows all the time.
The Shadow Realm.
Starts playing Yugi music.
It should have been me, not him.
It was just Egyptian. They were just.
You know what it is? Kyu's like in the early Naruto's where you first see the Akatsuki.
Just hiding.
You're like, who are these?
Hiding in the trees. Children.
Those niggas cold.
Kyu's just Abuto, bro. Just with the mask.
I hate that.
Like, oh no!
I'm just joking.
Recording this plan.
You just call him Abuto?
That's his name.
It's Obito.
Obito?
Yeah.
This nigga been saying it wrong the whole time.
Is that
I mean, you call Naruto Naruto.
Or Pokemon Pokemon. Oh my
God. What does Michael B. Jordan call Naruto? Naruto. I think Naruto or something.
Inuyasha.
Oh, please. Kids and freaking Kingswood used to call it Inuyasha all the time.
Hated it.
Oh my God.
I freaking love Inuyasha.
Dragoon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, one of the most overrated animes.
It's actually Dragon Ball Z. We're in Canada.
And Dragon Ball Z.
I never pronounce Z. Anyways, let's get on.
Anyway, sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled program. People who work in morgues or with the dead. What is the creepiest thing you witnessed, guys? Gets you so scared. You're not gonna sleep tonight.
Why would you even start with this?
By the way, she didn't say we're on Ask Reddit reading the things on Ask Reddit.
I literally said this is our special Reddit episode.
But you didn't say what we're doing.
Who cares?
Structure needs work, but we're working on it. That's
we're working on
the structure.
Yeah.
This is me scaffolding. Fuck off, guys.
You're scaffolding while also building the building. You're like, hold on. Hold on.
I told you what game I would play if I could in real life. Little Big World Planet.
I'm not even going to talk to you about that.
Guys, this is why I don't eat anything when I get on the podcast. It's too much. People,
What was in the ice cream cake?
Crap, apparently.
Ice cream cake.
Yo, that shit used to hit.
We should have given you a shot. We literally have.
I don't drink
You
like
gotta
that.
drive, bro.
Yo, you want to see drunk Maurice on the podcast? I love you guys. Floyd, I would kill for you, dog.
That's me.
Mo's gonna be blacked out. I mean, who gave him a full shot?
One podcast you have to do inebriated. I know you don't drink.
I'll pretend.
What would that look like? A drunk podcast? Yo, Patreon.
Inebriated.
Oh, that would definitely be a Patreon.
That would be a Patreon. You'll be saying some wild ass shit.
You don't do an edible here and there? No.
I tried it one time and I was just like,
Fun fact about me, they don't hit me. Edibles don't touch me at all.
really?
Bro, I had like we tried cookies, we tried
you're just airing
gummies,
out
I tried drinks.
You need to try a lollipop. Apparently, lollipop 6 times stronger.
They say all this shit. When it came to the gummies, I took like how much was it?
I don't know.
It was like,
You need to try
I wasn't
heroin, then.
present because I don't do drugs.
And weed doesn't work for you. Next up is heroin.
yeah, no, but edibles.
We don't do drugs here.
Except for
at
heroin.
least me.
We don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Just say no,
We
guys.
just airing out business. Oh my god.
Man, they ain't never
Anyways,
I'm kidding.
hush up your mouth.
He's trying to avoid the scary stories.
Yeah, man. Why do we gotta
Don't
talk about more?
Okay, shut up your mouth. Okay. People who had been on blood thinner medication. Did I read it? I don't even know.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Let me read it again because you guys keep talking.
You're talking about the morgue one.
Yes, but I have to read it again. People who work in morgues or with the dead, what is the creepiest thing you've witnessed? People who had been on blood thinner medication before they died can make for an odd scene. Saw a guy that had died looking out of his window, so he was discovered with his head on the windowsill, and there was a thick column of jellied blood from his nose to the floor.
Hey, coagulated. Let's go.
Whoa.
That's freaky, but that's not as freaky. I thought they were gonna say something like some guy was on the shit and his body just moved hours later. That would
be wild.
Yeah, listen.
Let me hear the next.
Sorry. One of the deceased grandsons faked a breakdown over the casket. He stole all her jewelry. Didn't take long to figure out, and a large brawl broke out. Jewelry was retrieved. 2 weeks later, grandson turns up needing to be processed and buried.
What?
Yo.
So he came there. He's like, "Oh, grandma, no!"
Yo, if you're gonna rob your dead granny, that's why dead granny came for your ass.
And
she
he
said,
ended up there later.
"Come here." Yo, I'll rob people.
Damn. This guy got robbed of his life.
Can you imagine someone you love has passed and you're just gonna go on top of their body and steal stuff?
Low key, I think there's some sort of terrible karma you get for robbing.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
You get cursed 100%. You don't even got to be a pharaoh. You just get cursed.
What would you do if you were like? Imagine somehow you could be like cognizant as a spirit and you see someone like robbing your grass.
Yo, I would haunt the fuck out of them. I would haunt the fuck out of them.
when you get to your car, your stereo is going on full blast randomly.
Bro, I'm Tobying their ass.
Tobying?
From Paranormal Activity.
Oh, shit.
Was
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
name of the ghost?
That was
Toby.
Toby.
I forgot.
When you said Toby, I thought you meant Naruto.
I thought you meant Obatu, whatever the hell you called him. Yeah.
Obito.
Ubito or whatever the fuck. It's a combination of Boo and Obito.
I hate you guys. These are dumb. Sometimes when people have died and we turn them over to clean and dress them, they still have air in their lungs and will make grunting noises when moved.
No.
Yes.
I heard about that before.
Yes, yes, it was Essie who told us that.
No.
Like literally, if you move sometimes dead bodies, they'll just be like,
No.
Whoa, that is wild.
The way I just be like,
that was. I just
walk
get out
back.
the room and pretend like I didn't hear that
You should
shit.
have to deal with that on a regular basis.
No.
Yo, imagine if that was the start of the zombie apocalypse and you just didn't even know that. Bro, yo, I don't even know what I would do.
Nah, first off,
remember double tap.
Yo,
Mo's working as a nurse instead of the hospital, weighing up deceased bodies. Yeah, you're listening to
Bah, bah, bah.
What?
Mo was like, he moaned. He's like, he was under.
He had
Anesthesia?
He had anesthesia on the He came in here for get a kidney stone out.
And he wet him up.
Man was in a coma, Maurice. He was waking up.
He was waking up finally after 10 years.
Yo, that is what. Yo, I bet that's happened somewhere in the world. Someone accidentally killed someone because they thought it. No, I did.
Moans up.
Why they
He was waking up
in the
after he's
hospital?
dead. This is a dentist office. He was just getting his wisdom teeth out.
He just wanted the filling. That's wild.
Oh my god, it's too wild. I'm just.
This is a daycare. It was that time.
You're a school nurse. He just came in because he bumped his head.
Oh my god, that would be funny. Eh?
He just came in for a band-aid. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Someone said, I initiated compressions on my patient when she was unexpectedly coded. About halfway through my first round, the patient pinked up, eyes opened, turned her head, and groaned. I stopped, and so did she. Turned gray and unresponsive, so I started compressions again. She woke up again, and I realized that the compressions were providing adequate perfusion to her brain so she'd wake up, but her heart wasn't doing anything. I had to continue compressions and shock my patient, who was awake, groaning, and alert enough to know what was happening. I've coded countless patients without a problem, but this event gave me nightmares for some time.
Bruh.
Mo again, shooting up the scene. Imagine
every time I feel
CPR, they're like, ugh.
No, realistically,
Mo's like, you good?
Realistically, it would be like this. Mo's pumping on the heart. They get up.
Yeah, and then gets back to doing it.
He gets up. Stop jumping up, bro. You're scaring me.
Yo, just like that shorty that one time I dealt with.
That's definitely a freaking skit idea right there, yo, for you. With CPR goes wrong.
Mo is the worst.
This man could not be a nurse.
So to GoFundMe, so Mo won't ever be a nurse.
Please, with your help.
Mo will have to
we
go
can
to
keep the
nursing.
patients safe.
Alive.
Don't ever let Maurice
That's
ever touch.
funny, eh?
Holy, oh god. Okay, I worked at a funeral home for quite a while. When I first started about a month in, I was working a holiday weekend. Only people working were the transport guys and me. They came to drop off a body and went right back out. I thought they were still there and needed to ask a question. I walked into the embalming area and this dude was sitting up on the gurney.
No.
Looking right at me.
Oh,
when
that's
I opened the
hydraulics
door,
kicked in, yeah.
and it literally made me pee a little in fright.
Bro.
Mo is just like,
Turns
not to fucking.
out, Shut up. Turns out the transfer guys picked up the body from an area hospital. He passed away while in a slightly reclined position, and rigor had set in. They couldn't fly him out. Still the scariest moment in my career.
I forgot rigor mortis.
Also, they brought him in. He was just like this.
Yeah.
You couldn't just like forcefully bring him down.
No.
Nah, rigor mortis, you like are stuck.
You're stuck.
Oh,
You have
shit.
to wait until the muscles just completely.
They couldn't just like turn him to the side.
You couldn't have bring the man down,
I'd
bro?
rather him just be on the.
Nigga swung his body to the side.
Like, I wouldn't want him to go in like this. Hell no.
And they didn't even inform her.
She didn't see when it came in. I guess.
No, because they bring it into the back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Because they don't just. For some reason, I'm thinking they just bring.
You think they bring it to the front
That's
entrance?
too. That's
There's
too
dead bodies
crazy.
coming in through the ER, yeah. That's crazy.
This is not the ear. This is a morgue. This is a funeral home, actually. So,
Oh, you can't have people.
can you
in the
imagine
front.
people are mourning their family? You just see underneath the black.
Yo, you ever
Well, don't worry.
How do you feel about movies where
I got
people?
this.
How do you feel about movies where people's funeral homes or their morgues are in their basement? Like their house will double as a funeral home.
You mean
Like in My Girl and
My Girl?
and Hill House.
I think My Girl was a perfect explanation of why you don't do this. That little girl
is
was
insane.
traumatized.
Oh, would you want to go home in
suffered-
like your second house or something, or
I'm
your
good.
basement has
No,
dead
she
people that
suffered
you work
from
on?
literal. She thought she had Munchausen. The little girl thought she had everything under the sun. She thought she was dying, only to lose poor little
Macaulay Culkin. You know Macaulay Culkin's the first child actor to make $1 million in a role, and it's from that movie.
Yeah, he's amazing.
From that role?
Yeah, right. That's what
I thought it was
saying.
fucking.
Really?
I thought it was Home Alone.
No, he made. He's the first child actor to make $1 million, and it's from My Girl.
Wow.
Interesting. That's an interesting fact.
Yeah.
That's probably because he had to play dead. That was crazy. They're like, he can't see without his glasses.
He can't see. See, there you go. Not my favorite movie, but quotable movie.
You're wicked. He died from base things, Mo. You can't shoot him.
I'm sorry, I haven't fucked up.
Where's the EpiPen at? Kid's sleeping. Literally. But continue.
How much an EpiPen cost?
No, I have no idea. In the States, probably a lot.
Here, it costs $100.
It costs a lot here?
And it's
Aren't you covered by OHIP if you're under 25?
Under 25, but you think the allergy...
He was like 8 years old.
You don't think the allergies stop?
Damn.
You think after 25 people ain't allergic?
You need to get a full-time job with some benefits at that point.
Holy.
You want to read a different thing?
Anyways, yes. Okay.
Mo's like, I don't like this one.
I keep shooting people.
Oh, you want to do it different, not the more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another good one on Reddit is scary stories or people's like.
That would have been a dope Halloween one. But
I mean, it's cool for any other time. I used to read them when I was at RBC all the time.
Okay, this is a random one. I don't know if you guys care to hear it. What tastes better, a little burnt?
A little burnt? Oh, freaking smash burgers, like when the sides are crisp.
Yeah, but that's
or like steak, like when you have like a char on.
Yeah,
I think a lot of beef tastes good.
Yeah.
Someone said roasted carrots.
Go to hell.
Shoot them.
I'll run
Go to hell.
Why do I gotta be that nigga?
Motherfuckers will slice that carrot something bit. It tastes exactly like bacon. I don't know what you guys are always.
Someone
honest
said
with.
potatoes.
People would say tomatoes
Bro,
are a
stop.
little bit
Broccoli.
burnt.
Tomatoes?
All right, that shit's dead.
Broccoli.
That
Someone
shit's
said
dead. That
potatoes?
shit's
Someone said broccoli.
dead.
Broccoli.
That Reddit doesn't know anything.
Cheese.
Someone said bratwurst.
Stop. Go. God. Get out.
Oh my god, no, I didn't understand this at first. Someone said dogs. And they said...
Oh, hot dogs. Hot dogs a little burnt.
Yo, I thought you said dogs.
She did say dog. She did
They
say
said
dog.
dogs. And then someone said hot dogs.
And they're like, yeah, let's go with that.
Floyd, do your Chinese impression again.
Go on.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You want to get beat up by dad.
I didn't do anything.
Also beat your ass.
Yo, I cried laughing when I listened to that shit
Okay,
again.
here's
yo.
one. Parents of Reddit, what is the most unsettling thing you have heard or seen your child do?
100% children freaking running on walls or saying they talk to dead things. I don't have children, but I feel like that would be it.
Okay. My son walked into the room butt naked, holding a pair of scissors, and asked why his younger sister didn't have a penis. He never explicitly said he was thinking of performing surgery on himself, but we kept a close eye on him for a few weeks and hid all the scissors.
If my kid had a pair of scissors, it'd be like, so
He's butt naked.
What does it take? You just get rid of it. And
He's like, how come her stuff looks different than my stuff?
imagine he's just there like, I want to. She said that she wants to know how it is, so I was just gonna let her.
Sharing
borrow
is
it.
caring. That's what we should tell
And
kids.
let her borrow my penis for the day.
My 2-year-old is sitting down at the table for dinner. It's dark outside. He looks outside and says, "What is that?" He doesn't know how to say who yet. When meeting new people, he says, "What is that?" My wife and I look outside and don't see anything. It's dark. We look back at him. He's staring into the darkness. He's a kid. His eyes are new. He sees better than us. We freak out. Is there someone outside in a dark outfit and we can't make it out and he can? I grab a flashlight, go outside looking for the trespasser. I would never.
Mo's got a gun, so he's fine.
Mo also black. He's locking the door and turning the lights off.
Yo, praying up, yo.
He praying while the blicky's on his hand. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you for guidance.
Yeah, you never know if there's a zombie or something outside.
True.
You hear the moans and you'll know.
Someone far away. Yo.
Turns out it wasn't a ghost. It was just a flag that he could see far off in the distance.
Kid's got some stellar vision, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna skip to weirdest fake fact that you've seen people believe. Oh,
A fake fact that people.
believe. Okay.
A fake fact that I've seen people believe. Sorry, before you say it, people say it all the time. It's annoying. People, every time we talk about creatine, people just say. People always say it fills your muscles with water, and that's all it does. It's so
It's ATP.
freaking annoying. I just want to get that out there. Okay, you continue. Sorry.
actually-
I like how you know.
I know.
Say that.
I know one.
I know.
I don't know if the Reddit's gonna say it, but I do know one where they say, "Oh, the fish forget every like 2 seconds." They actually can remember certain things.
Ken.
All right. Well,
They make it seem like they forget their memory totally. It's like they
It's
don't have.
because of Dory. Dory made that popular or whatever.
Yeah, they have a small brain, but they can remember shit. And also, cows don't sleep standing up; they sleep laying down.
Really? Okay. That I
Yeah,
didn't
when
know.
you tip them over, the reason why they don't get up is just because they're lazy.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah, but they're like, "Oh, you go at nighttime because they're falling asleep."
That's called cow tipping. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
What was that movie again?
It was when cows came to life in the farm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Barnyard.
Barnyard. There it is.
Otis.
Otis.
Yeah, but they fucking go. You never see a cow lay down?
Yeah, I have. And then they they're just like,
There's cows
and like
outside.
horses.
I gotta Google that now. Cows
We live in
laying
a cow
down.
farm. You're gonna be cows outside.
Motherfuckers think cows like sleep.
No, that's why they stuff standing up though.
No,
Alright, the more you know.
You see, that's
Yeah,
when
they
that.
sleep with their legs like all folded like a little cow.
Oh, that's so cute.
They sleep like cow loaf.
The cows are actually fucking adorable.
Cows.
They're like big, adorable monsters.
Meanwhile, Shamit out here planning to go get a smash burger. How dare
Hell yeah,
I-
and
I'm
some
not-
A5 Wagyu. Send me a certificate,
This
yeah.
guy does not give a fuck.
Shami's
Fuck
like,
your
what is his
animals.
name? What is
Move
his name?
yourself, yo. Sorry, continue.
Okay. Here's one other thing. I once talked to a guy who was quite insistent that Adolf Hitler was still alive and had been found living in Egypt. Putting aside why he would be in Egypt in the first place instead of South America, he would also be 133 years old.
The hell?
Since that's older than the oldest confirmed person in history,
Probably like 20 years, isn't it, too?
yeah,
Alright.
his poor health towards the end of life, there would be no way he would be alive.
And didn't they find his body?
No,
No, they
never
cremated
found
it,
it.
right?
They never
They
found
found
his body. But also, he was blown up underneath. I don't think he survived.
But they also did that. Oh, didn't his wife? Supposedly
They
him and his
killed each
wife.
They
Double
killed each other.
suicide, allegedly.
Man,
I always thought they went to.
Hitler's like, let's kill ourselves. You go first.
Wait, wasn't that family? Well, I mean, either way, they're dead regardless, even if they did die then.
Someone said the whole fact about people saying that when you sleep, you eat on average like 10
Spiders and stuff?
at
Yeah.
night.
That's a lie too.
when you sleep, you eat 10
You
spiders.
remember they say
You
like,
remember
oh,
that?
you can
They
eat
crawl
spiders
into
and you
your
fall
mouth?
asleep.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, they actually don't. Spiders. I
can
know a
guess.
lot about bugs.
Oh.
Spiders don't really like interact with people.
And
like,
also,
people,
why would they want to be in your wet up frozen mode?
But there is a fun fact that no matter where you are always within 5 feet of a spider. Always.
Interesting.
No
I
matter
can
where
believe
you
that.
are.
Our basement got
Unless you're in the
plenty.
middle of the sea, maybe, but like, no matter where you are on land, you are never more than 5 feet away from a spider.
They are like there's fucking
I hate
rare
them.
species of spiders. You're bound
But you want to
find
know what
one.
if you are more likely to eat unknowingly? Roaches.
Really?
Yeah, in
Oh.
coffee, in particular, if you guys drink a lot of coffee,
I drink coffee.
coffee grounds tend to contain a significant amount of roaches because they don't clear it out.
I don't drink coffee. I drink ice caps. So.
That's not gonna stop me.
You love la cucaracha.
Yeah,
La
cucaracha.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, let's see. What if you're typing here? That if you type in your debit card PIN backwards, it is a way to contact the police if you're being held at robbery at an ATM.
I've never heard that before.
Who even thought that was a
Put it in backwards.
Do you even know forwards? Like,
I'm calling the police. They're like, yeah. Put it
better
in
than
backwards.
their
call the
fucking
police.
3 digits that actually calls them?
A
Motherfuckers like,
lie?
oh!
you know what I seen someone do? Someone ordered pizza and then in the special instructions they put like call 911.
Oh,
And then I seen the reverse where someone called 911 and pretended like it was like a
pizza, yeah,
place.
but that's really common.
Just anything that has to do with
for
freaking
DV,
pizza.
But that's usually for like domestic violence.
Oh shit, that's fucked up.
It's very.
Can I get a large pepperoni? Call the police.
That's not what they no.
Which side of police?
No, because what ends up happening
Hurry.
is they'll call to say like, "Can I get a large pepperoni pizza?" In the office, like the responder will be like, "You called the wrong line," and they'll be like, "No, this is the right line," and they're like, what do you get? What are you calling for? And they'll be like, pizza. And they're like, is somebody with you? And they'll be like, yes.
Pepperoni.
I'm gonna beat you up because you think it's so funny.
I'm not
Yo, stop, bro.
You know what? Don't worry.
Yo, Floyd made me cry laughing 3 times today, and I can't go.
No,
back,
you know
bro.
what? Don't worry. Watch me and Floyd.
Pepperoni.
You go have to call the police.
Start shouting at them about pepperoni.
You gonna call the
Yo,
police.
this guy is so stupid,
You gonna call the
yo.
police for some pepperoni.
This-
Extra mushrooms on
Oh
the side.
my god, this guy is so crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
watch it.
Get it? Because I'm calling for pigs.
I hate this man. Boo this man! and then when everyone's like, why did you beat him? I want you to be like, I just had to
Yo,
think,
I can't
what
with this
did he
nigga,
do
bro.
to upset those niggas?
Oh my god.
What do you do to make her so mad?
I want y'all to remember this.
This guy's so crazy, bro.
Okay,
Oh god.
this is a weird one. What little thing separates sex from mind-blowing sex? Someone said foreplay in all caps.
Why they yell at?
Getting each other wound
Because
up.
someone's not doing it.
Foreplay, Jacob.
Say your name.
They go tell their boyfriend, be like, "Hey, look at this Reddit and look when I responded." So
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. Little hints.
Someone said chemistry.
That's
I love
fair.
class.
That's fair.
I love that class.
Being actually liking the person.
Oh, I get it. I like chemistry too. That was a good class.
What makes better sex? Go do having
Science.
Science.
Yo, I'm trying to. People are too lame.
The
They're like,
periodic table. I keep it over the bed.
what did you say? Boron. Ooh.
Iron.
Do you guys have any responses to this?
Shmeed's gonna make fun of me for this, but
No.
Gay.
no. I like getting my nipple sucked, bro. What this girl did it to me one time.
Wait,
I
what?
can't go back.
Wait, you said your willy what?
My nipple sucked, bro.
Oh, your nipple sucked.
Yeah.
That's pretty gay stuff.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yo, shut up.
You leave that man alone.
Don't kick shame me.
First is like it's cool to me.
It's cool when I do it, but when I do, I fucked up the line. It's cool when they do it, but when I do it,
It's very enjoyable to me.
Okay, so what about y'all then?
I mean,
Lord.
yo,
Someone
they fall
said
hard as hell
edging.
upstairs.
Yeah, they be dropping.
Edging, that's kind of weird.
Nah.
I
You
don't.
listen. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to another episode of 6 and Up.
I'm just like, I just want to do it. Stop it.
Mo's like, let tease it out.
The only
Suck
time,
my
the only
nipples.
the only time edging really came up is like if it's like, it's not really during sex.
It's before, like if I'm
That's just blue
right before
balls.
I'm meeting with a shorty, you know, my.
Oh, you'll jerk off and then stop before you come, and then you
And then
you'd be like, oh, I want to come so hard.
But then when you don't actually smash shorty for whatever reason,
Nah.
The earpiece is like, why do we even get dressed?
exactly.
Why you shave me? Like,
I put on the good mascara.
I came all done up, chugged, and
what, did you see any other ones?
I'm trying to. Some of them are just like.
Oh, so I'm the only one who's gonna talk about what?
Yeah.
Basically.
Y'all are so annoying.
Mr. The nipple boy over here.
well, like, no.
It's your boy Moral Code, aka Nipple Boy.
If you don't say it next week, I'm gonna remind you.
I'll say it next week. It'll be an inside joke.
Wasn't that 2 Chainz' old name? Nipple
No,
Boy?
Titty Boy.
No, Titty Boy.
He was doing music with Ludacris and stuff in
Yo,
the 2000s.
people are they're just being too sappy. They're saying eye contact, actual connection. I want to laugh. Reddit.
Well, go freaking comment on it.
Get my nipples.
Nipples.
Aren't you a foot guy?
Let me get a
No,
nipple.
we just talking about how we don't like.
Oh yeah,
feet.
you don't like feet. Well, then what are you, man? You know you have
What's your
something
king?
weird.
I have no idea.
I'll
What's
ask
your
you.
king?
I have to think about it.
Secretly, Shamid likes to be choked up. He's like, let me bring me into an inch of my life. Bitch.
No, I know one. This guy like almost getting caught by the police.
You're
I guess public stuff. I guess. Yeah, sure.
Exhibitionist McNasty.
Okay, Floyd.
No,
your turn.
that scares me because I just seen a video where this girl she has an OnlyFans and she was doing a scene in public and I guess someone saw it and reported her and the police came to her house and arrested her for
Oh, that's
indecency.
unfortunate.
And now freaking Nikita Dragon got caught. I'm not trying to do this anymore. I don't want to get put on a registry for the rest of my life.
I guess just being vocal during sex. Not like more.
Somebody
Not
said
like-
cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine. You know what I see?
Shit.
People always say yeah. People always say yeah and yes during sex, but no one ever says yep. Yep. Yep.
Yo, Shamid about to be hit him in the back. Yep.
Or the
Yep.
the Marge Simpson moans.
Yeah, you ever see that meme that was going around where it was like you guys don't like to moan in your girl's ear, I like to moan, I'd be in my girl's ear like, and it'll be like the Halo sound, like the or like the turtle screaming or something, or the goat screaming.
Or I see the
Do you guys
SpongeBob one a
scream?
lot.
Do you guys-
I'll some of these and done.
Yo, all I'm thinking of the guy who's like the KFC baby, fuck baby, fuck.
Fuck baby,
Fried chicken,
fucking White Claw Gabe.
Is that his name?
That's his name.
Oh man.
Do you guys make any noise or you guys
Oh,
just
I
sit
definitely
there
make
quiet?
noise.
Mo definitely make noise. He be in the girls' hey, aka your boy.
I I
It's
used
your
to
boy,
be.
Moise.
I used to be just silent. I wouldn't say a damn thing, and then like someone told me that I had to. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
I was saying I was very silent.
that was like a serial killer. Like, can you imagine for us, like someone's on top and they're like.
Are you having a good time? The best.
Shamina's hitting it from the back, just
Focused, yo,
You
focused.
Michael Myers?
She's like, yeah. She looked back. She was silent.
But you're like, yeah, like.
She be breathing through his nose, so you don't even hear him breathe.
This man is hitting a Mark Zuckerberg while he's pining girls. You need to relax. That's not it.
I'll be like, yep. Next time I'm gonna say.
I was pretty silent too, but I would just say like when it's time to like change positions and shit.
Move.
I just imagine
Move, bitch.
I said toot that ass up. That was her butt, not her face. Chill out.
Yo, you guys are wildin'.
Wow.
There's a lot of women who are into that.
Hold
so.
on, Key.
You want the answer? The answer for me is always going to be intimate connection.
Reddit would be like, them just remembering my birthday makes it better sex.
What kind of sad bitch shit you
That's
think
some
I'm
sad
on?
Reddit shit.
Oh my
Not
god, no.
you,
They
that's
all
Reddit.
said drugs and stuff towards the end. I would say like you gotta have like some dominance in the room. What the hell? Like if you like, what should I do? Bitch, I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't come here
thought
to
it was something
fuck
different
you.
when you said dominance.
You know-
I thought it was something different. I thought it was just
No,
be
no,
like,
no,
Like she's dominating you.
No.
Oh, God.
Say uncle. Say uncle.
Who's your
Having a
daddy?
full Nelson yet?
Who's your mama?
whose penis is it? It's yours. It's yours.
Please.
Where your mom's at, nigga? Where your mom's at?
That's a little crazy.
Funny.
Yeah, dude.
I cannot. Oh my god. Okay. This Ask Reddit business is crazy.
That's right. It's too funny. Too many funny questions.
What's an I'll never be one of those people rule that you broke?
Oh, I definitely know one, but let's hear what Reddit says first.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Okay, someone said, I swore never to date single moms. It was the most bittersweet thing I have experienced in my life.
I got one.
You dated a single mom?
No, I got on one for the question.
I
I
know
always told
something.
myself that I would never masturbate before like I actually masturbated. I never would.
The rest of us were watching TL Len's Latin Nights, and you were out here.
Latin lovers.
Latin
love
and
her.
you're out here like, I'm not gonna
She was
be
like,
mommy.
Until one day I just gave
Don't
it.
leave me
I
alone.
have to.
Should we have to tie himself
That
like
day when I was 18
His
years
hand
old.
tied to said, oh god,
Man's like, don't untie me. Not even if I scream.
I'm dead.
don't let me do it myself, mama.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
So funny.
That is too funny. This man
Matt, you were battling demons.
I was, yeah. I never thought I would until that one day when I was 18 years old.
After losing his virginity.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I waited a long time.
The minute I felt the mood, I hit the ugue.
Monkey.
It's time.
It's time.
Yo,
My time
wait.
is come.
Can I ask them? Is it too weird? When was the first time you guys realized you can beat your meats?
Realized or actually did it? Realized obviously when I was younger, but
No, we ain't
first did it
trying to
was
hear
like,
about your 18 year. You some weirdo.
I don't remember it, to be honest.
You was
I
young.
feel like Moses there. I really don't want to say it on video.
That too.
I don't want to.
Even if I do remember, I don't want to say because y'all clown me for the nipple thing.
I didn't clown you.
Nipple boy? I'm changing your name on my phone, by the way. Your picture's gonna be in
I call you. He's like, who's
He
nipple
just does a little
boy?
nip, nop, slip, slop. Leave him alone.
Yo, my ex did it to me one time. I could not
She
go
changed
back.
the game.
She changed the game. You know those girls who like they do one thing and it's like,
Yeah,
bruh, I can't
eating
go back.
ass. That's exactly what bitches be trying to do. All y'all. They're like, let me lick it one time.
And that
Can't
man's
go
just
back.
there like tuning up. He's like, so we gotta start with some foreplay.
Now you gotta find a girl who eat ass.
That's not that hard.
Huh?
It's 2022, man.
Bitches ain't eat.
Just put it in your bio. I love asses.
I eat ass.
I ain't trying to see none of that. Thank you. I don't want to see your.
I see some girls on Twitter talking about it. They're like, yeah, man, I'll do it to my guy. Hairier the better. And I'm like,
No!
Nah, I'm good.
No lie.
that's a girl doing it to the guy. Man, it's like, I'm good, like you're gonna be doing it to the
good
guy.
on that, bro. I can't, yo.
I-
Unless you're like a jump off. Like if you're a girl I don't care about, I'll do it one time for the story though. I'll let a
You
girl
would
eat
let a
my-
girl, you ask for a story?
But I wouldn't kiss her though. But like,
This guy
I
told me
would never,
some girl
bro.
did him by accident. And I'm like,
How
how
do
did
you
you
do that by accident?
That's what I'm saying.
She's like,
unless
she
she's
was,
like licking the balls, and
she was licking the balls, but she was
just
just like going
and then she like
hella
went
far
under.
down. And he was just there getting his ass to fucking
like a
balls.
fucking dog on him.
She's like, she was meant to hit the gooch.
That's crazy.
I feel like getting your gooch eat is you might as well get your ass ate.
might as well, right?
Because it's such close proximity.
It's so close. Like, and what is the gooch doing?
It's
That's like
holding it together.
That's like licking your.
It's holding it together, sir.
That's like licking the right here.
Your
The
inner weenus?
Your inner weenus.
That's what you call the inside of your arm.
What is it actually
This
called?
is a-
Because this
it's
is
a-
called the weenus.
I used to call this my
I
inner
call
weenus.
this my elbow.
No, it's the elbow.
Technically, it's your
called.
olacron. Thank you, Fancy, for your olacron.
Yeah, that's the name of the
The
joint.
more you know.
But this flesh is actually called the weenus.
Yeah, and then I call this inner weenus.
I had no idea. Wow. The
It's
more
just
you know.
the inside of your elbow.
I think that's just your arm ditch.
I thought it was
So
your
doesn't
bicep.
knee have a weenus? And what is that called? A
that,
anus?
the cap on your thing is called the patella.
So what about the
The
skin?
skin. Aninus?
skin is just-
Aninus.
No, the skin is just the
venus?
continuation of your leg skin.
I call it
A
aninus.
serenus?
It doesn't even particularly do anything. It's not even that like.
Well, your
stretchy.
weenus doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, no, but your weenus like dangles.
Oh, fun fact, you know you can, if you lick someone's weenus without them like seeing you or noticing, they won't feel it. Look, I also have a stretchy weenus. Look at this.
Yeah, you never noticed
That is
that.
weird.
Yeah.
That's
I,
actually
see, no, that just made me
that's
think
a crazy weenus you got there.
I was telling you.
Hey, put that big meaty weenus away.
And that is less gay.
Oh my god, I have this is gonna be so off topic. I have a gay coworker who told me.
Oh my god. Tell them. Because that-
He likes his weenus.
Oh man, it's fucking wild.
Two things.
Oh, you know the story already?
Yeah. So first thing was that he said that he fucked some guy's collarbone or collar ditch. Like the clap.
How?
How, Sway?
That sounds like it hurts.
Like maybe you could fill it up.
Yo, that you like fuck the shit out of someone's neck, yo. Like
He said it was
literally.
bruised up.
How though? That's like fucking a bowl. How?
And then the second thing is, he said, and this is the first time I've ever heard of something like this before.
Warning, it's very graphic what she's
I
about
don't
to
wanna
say.
hear it,
If
then.
you're sensitive to
I am
certain
sensitive to this
topics,
kind of stuff. I
especially
don't wanna hear it.
sexual sensitivity, please avert
You know,
your ears or
He
pause the
put the balls
podcast.
with
What?
shmee and balls.
You know, hold on. Let me go use the washroom. I don't want to hear
Shmee
it.
and balls all inside. And he said
In the collarbone?
No.
And then
In a man's
booty.
body.
But he said you can do it for ladies' fronts too.
Man put his balls in. He's like, yeah, it was balls deep. I'm like, that's not what we meant.
Literally balls deep. That's crazy, eh?
No, but
I
that's
said,
actually what.
no,
Imagine
I
getting
said you gotta
your
stretch out your
balls
balls.
in somebody's your meat and balls.
Yeah, how you pull that
meat
out?
and potatoes.
He said that's what we said. We're like, that sounds terrible. He said he just puts pressure and pulls it out with because it's looped up. I said that's gross.
How do you even get it in though?
He
Because
said he pops it in.
ew.
Yeah.
You know what? Vaginas like they stretch mad far, so it's like
But he's not going into pussy. He went into ass. But
oh. Okay, cause okay.
But even then, to get into a vagina,
but
feel
why
like
would
that's a
I
lot.
want balls and dick inside of me at the same
Wow.
time?
But yo,
Why would you guys
Asshole?
want?
What-
Why would you guys?
what's
want
some cartoon shit?
Okay, but why would you want your
Where do you
balls
start first? Do you get your balls
It's
in?
gotta
so
be
you get
dick
your
first.
meat
No,
in?
he says no. Meat goes in first, and then he just. But the question is for you guys: have you ever been sitting there beating your girl's cheeks, and then
Never.
you're like, maybe I should go.
I ain't even gonna lie. My
Never.
balls get mad neglected in sex. I don't really give a fuck. My balls, they can be there. They do
They
whatever
just do
they
the clip,
want.
flop, flop, flop.
Yeah. I won't say any
What's he
experience.
doing in there?
Shamid,
Jimmy's washing his balls off, bro.
like they want to.
That's funny.
So someone said they would never smoke.
They would
That
never
was, that was the
smoke.
thing that they said they would never do. In the
By the way, yo, we found a condom in one of the bathrooms at work.
Ulu told me.
Wait, did we finish?
And it had stuff. It had like.
I get
semen in
keep
it,
going
right?
through Reddit and then I guess we'll throw in our own opinions. 'Cause what did Mo say again? What did you say that you would never do?
I don't think.
He
I think
did.
we
It
already
was
said
Shamid.
about-
Shamid said he would not be his meat, and then he found out that that's
like
not
sexually
the-
or just period?
No, in
Just
general.
period.
What was something that you were like, I'll never do that, and then you were like,
What would I never do? I don't know. There's a lot of shit I wouldn't do. I don't know, drugs, I guess. No, I don't know.
that, but you ended up doing.
Oh, that I ended up doing?
Yeah. Like basically just calling yourself any hypocritical moments in your life. Or like that wouldn't be me, and then it was.
What wouldn't I? I don't know. I can't think of anything that I'm like, oh, I would never do that, but then I ended up doing it. I can't think of anything like that. What about you? Can you think of something?
I'm trying to think myself.
I don't know. I guess drinking. I guess drinking is one.
I guess.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't drink, but I never said I would never drink.
I never said I never wouldn't. I just said like I wouldn't. It's like I'm not drinking, but it's like I kind of knew I was gonna drink. But I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah, so I can't really think of one thing
that's something alcoholic.
What about you, Ki?
I don't know. I feel like the only thing that I've ever said, like, I'd never be a fool in a relationship, and I've been a fool in a relationship.
True.
That's the only thing that I think I've ever, because I knew in my grown life that I would do all the recreational stuff that I do.
Hey, bro, the shit we do for love.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think after, actually.
I'm trying to think. Damn, I don't know. You know.
So.
Something that you never said you'd do that you ended up doing?
Yeah. Yours is the funniest to me. The fact that your young self really thought that you were never gonna master.
My meat.
I ain't never gonna beat you.
I thought my meat would never touch these hands.
Enjoyed it.
And then one day you beat your meat, you're like, I ain't never going.
Imagine Morgan Freeman narrating your life, and he's like, little Shamid said he would never beat his meat, but little did he know he would enjoy it.
His meat was meat him. Yes.
It only took 8 more years, and Shamid was just with the rest.
Shit, someone said, I said I would never be my father, and I became my father.
I said I'd never do anything illegal, and
that shit lasted until you were 12, nigga. We all know what you did, Floyd Eversley.
That's it. I said I'd never do anything illegal. I did something illegal.
It was some powerful nigga.
Shoplifting. It was like soft.
That's like
I was like 16. It was.
Man, we all down like
12.
Yeah, but I told myself. I promised even my mom. I was like, yo.
Where the hell was I during this? Was still at middle school.
16.
Oh, I thought he said it was at 12.
No, I was 16. These guys.
I thought it was 12.
No,
16.
Oh, never mind.
12 is too young.
I wasn't there.
It was
over Nessa, right? Like the one over there, or
no, it was at the Zellers.
Nah, listen. In middle school, I remember. Do you guys remember the Chris's in middle school?
Yeah, one of them had a scar. Yeah.
One of them was like Ellsworth, and then the other one had like eczema on his face.
Oh yeah, I wonder where they are now.
Was it eczema? I thought it was extremely bad acne.
I don't know. My dad didn't want to drive him home one time because of his face. He was like, "We don't know what he has."
Yeah.
And then like, whoa. I remember he went to like the store with like Ahmad. I don't know if you guys remember Ahmad Rana.
I think I remember Ahmad.
They went to the store and then he shot
Ahmad big.
Yeah, and then later, I swear he punched Ahmad in the face too.
I think he did.
Yeah, he's like ran at him.
I can't even lie. Ahmad was kind of a shithead sometimes.
Was he? I thought he was cool.
He acted a little too brazy. I had him in grade 8 and he was acting a little too brazy.
I don't remember these niggas, bro. I remember Chris, and I remember Chris long hair.
Yeah, Chris Ellsworth was the long hair.
Krista. Shout out to Krista wherever the hell you are.
Who the hell's Krista?
Krista was a goth girl. She went to
Fell in love with the emo. She was kind of thick though.
Krista? No, she was. She was skinny.
Oh, not Krista. Krista. Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Who are you thinking of?
Are we bleeding out this now?
No, not Krista. It wasn't Krista because Krista was the one that had the 2 earlobes.
She had 2 earlobes.
She had 2 earlobes.
Shit, I forgot about that.
It was under her. It was basically like they're stacked together.
So what she's doing now?
If you seen it like this,
why would you not? I'd get that laser the hell off you.
If you seen it from one side, it just looks like one, but then when she flips it up, you'll just see another one. We all used to roast her.
Fun, yeah.
We were like, you're like, why your earlobes?
This guy's so crazy.
We're like, why your earlobes look like loose booty cheeks? We were flaming her ass in high school, bro. We're like, yeah, booty ears. Get over here. Who am I thinking of? Oh, you know what I'm thinking of?
Booty ears.
What is her name? Fuck, I thought I had it.
Nigga said booty ears.
She dated this girl.
He dated someone? Well, wasn't he trying to be a rapper?
I don't know.
I remember he used to be really funny, and then I saw he was trying to be a rapper, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Went down a road.
Okay, I gotta bleep his name out. Fuck. Anyways.
Yeah, he's gonna put his whole gubby in
there. Does
he
do drugs? He looked like he started doing drugs.
Definitely does drugs, bro.
During
high school, first off, he was a stoner in high school.
Was he? He wasn't in middle school. I remember he was like pretty.
No, everyone's regular in middle school.
As soon as you go to I remember when I went to high school, everyone's talking about smoking weed. I'm like, you guys are 14.
Bro, these guys were serious about it. Central Peel, motherfuckers are smoking weed.
Like, where do you guys get money for this when you're 14? You can't even like legally
Probably
work.
lunch money, right?
Weed used to be kind of well. The weed that they were smoking, they were like, yo, it's like $10 and you get like a.
People probably give them freaking oregano and like.
Yeah, they were definitely getting bush, and they were just like smoking out that. You remember Stoner Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would just go up to Stoner Hill and they just fucking ball out.
Do you remember in middle school people used to crush rockets and sniff it?
What?
I was not associated with any force.
Chris the long hair one used to do it.
Well, Chris is doing a lot of fucking shit. If anyone was on drugs, it's definitely his ass. No, I don't give a fuck. He's not.
Okay, I'm gonna bleep all this last name. I'm not gonna.
I do wonder what everyone's doing. Though.
I don't really care.
No, I just wonder. I don't care enough to figure it out, but I do wonder.
There are some people I wonder about sometimes, like Hassan and Chad. I wonder what they're up to now. But
all I heard from was Chad got Niner. That was it. And then
I heard Chad got fucked up in high school.
That sucks.
What happened?
I know Vincent's in the bin, or he's probably out now, but who knows?
I'm gonna beep his name out too.
What? There's somebody. I didn't say the last name.
Do?
It don't matter.
You know what? You're right.
There's no last name.
And they don't know that we went what middle school we went to.
No.
They could probably figure out.
I just said it early in last episode. It's
True.
They
could probably figure out our graduating class. Who cares?
That's fine.
Who cares?
That's too much work. If you're doing all that,
If there's really somebody that's like runs over there, checks the board,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a lot of work.
Who's like at that point in time they're from your school and they would have known regardless.
I remember like they were cool. Like I didn't really talk. Chad Hassan was really cool. You said Vincent. What happened to him? What do you do?
I don't know what he did. I heard he went to the bin.
That's crazy.
Cause when he went to high school, he just broke loose. I used to see him at all age parties.
Shout out to all age parties.
Always with this group of guys that are just no trouble. And I remember them getting kicked out because they started a fight.
Oh man,
Vincent and them?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I remember Vincent, but I just don't remember what he looks like. But
He was a really tall.
Yeah, I remember him, but I just don't remember what he looks like.
I don't remember his details. Like if I see him on the road, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I remember him instantly. Actually,
you know, you're good with faces though.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
I'm 100% sure if I've seen him, I'd remember him, like seeing him, but like I just don't remember. Like,
I can remember Chad because I remember Chad was just like.
I remember Chad too.
Yo, we saw Moody at the theaters, eh?
Yeah, and who was it?
Miss Condola.
Miss Condola.
You guys said that one episode.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you two doing here? And I was like,
y'all fucking? I'm playing.
Yeah, he remembers him. He didn't remember me, and I was like, "You're my homeroom member." And then you left, and Mr. Sue was my homeroom. He's like, "Oh yeah, when I went to Afghanistan." I'm like,
"Oh yeah, because he's a soldier."
Shout out to Moody, yo.
He's so strong.
Anyways, your childhoods are very wild. Because I'm like, what's even popping? Are you guys earlobes and
yeah, we just went
talk about marbles, yo. I'm playing.
Which marbles? The OG?
I'm just joking.
You don't want to say nothing. Okay, fine, whatever.
This is a filler episode. We can go off.
Yeah, this is just so like people just chill and on a long commute.
Just you can listen to this while cleaning your room.
Yeah, So from Reddit, this is someone's submission. I thought I'd never be the kind of person who let their dog sleep in their bed, but now I do.
That's fucking boring, nigga.
Yo,
shout out to Cuddles, rest in peace.
No,
yeah, I already warned you. If you ever have a dog, you cannot sleep inside the bed.
That's fine, but Cuddles is different.
Cuddles is a dog.
Cuddles is family, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't Vin Diesel in this hole. That dog can sleep on the ground. The dog can sleep on the ground.
What else did Reddit say? Because if nobody said anything crazy,
no one said anything crazy. So I'm going to the next one.
Reddit is so tame. What happened?
You have to find the specific ones.
Yeah, I'm like, where is the stuff that you guys told me it was here?
Yeah,
go to like
there's moms on Reddit.
So on Reddit you can change from like newest to hot or whatever, and you can do controversial and stuff like that.
Okay,
controversial.
Or you can do all time and stuff.
Okay, so this is hot post, and then you said controversial.
You can do controversial. You can do all time like best.
Controversial.
He's like, where's the tea?
I love me some Reddit. So
okay. Okay. Men of Reddit, what is your best response to "Yes, Daddy" during sex?
I don't like
this guy doesn't like it, but he likes his nipple suck. Please.
I don't like getting called daddy though.
This man's like, I want to be mama. Suck these titties.
That's what a man said?
Yo, you better say something back. You can't.
I want y'all to stop bullying me. You know.
It's okay. I'm just joking. We ain't
it's all good. I'm a good sport.
Whoever the hell is sucking on Mo's nipple, you better suck them good first.
Listen, mother's milk.
Bro, I'm gonna say this, bro. Don't knock it till you try it, yo. Because this girl did it to you one time. I was like, fuck, that shit felt amazing.
He already knows she ain't good. We talked about it. I was just, Keith said there. Did you ever get your nipples licked? I was like, I don't even like my nipples touched.
Stop the cat. Key, do it one
I
time.
don't want to lick.
And then, yo,
he has so much hair on his chest.
You have to sneak up to
I'm gonna end up
my chest
I'm gonna end up like
like
Stewie Griffin on like.
I shaved it.
After
He it's like over here now.
The only nipples I gotta get sucked in here is mine. Don't you do nothing else. I have kids. I'm daddy. I have sex with mommy. Calling me daddy doesn't mean I'm her daddy. What?
I don't like getting called daddy. What about you? Never mind. I know you do.
This man loves being called daddy. That's his king. King shame this man.
Okay.
What do you say?
I know you're not booing. I mean, nipple boy.
What do you say, father?
Father.
I don't say. The first time I've been called it, I was like,
this is kind of.
I didn't even react. I just like let it go. I was like, all right.
I feel nothing.
This was the beginning of his villain arc. He was like.
Taking me shakes here. Like,
I feel nothing when girls call me daddy. It doesn't, because I have kids. Like my kids call me dad sometimes. Like that.
Yeah. Yo,
now you gotta have a distinction.
You have to specify they are not your biological.
Sorry, they're my cousins.
Because that sounds terrible. If your children only call you dad sometimes, that sounds horrible. Mo is a wonderful
My kids call me dad sometimes.
When I see them on the weekend.
Just wait till they figure out the truth.
I gotta remind them who I was, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're dad."
But yeah, I don't like this one girl. Called me daddy one time. I did not. I'm like,
I'm not a real fan of it.
I'm not a fan of daddy, bro.
I'm like, I don't care if that's your thing to be like, oh daddy. I'm not gonna be like, yeah. It's not gonna.
I want to hear Shamiz's response, and then I'm gonna read you this girl's
response. I already my response.
What was it?
The first time I called.
So you said nothing, and then now what do you say now?
I still don't say anything.
So what changed?
It just mentally makes me feel interested.
Okay.
It's like,
someone said,
You're like, oh, okay.
Someone said, yes, daughter.
That's wild.
Yes, daughter.
Yes. Why is that not Jamaican though? Yes, father.
Yes, father. And he's like, yeah, my pitney.
Here's a weird thing. Keith, what would your react? Let's say
if you called me mom, I'm fighting.
Men's can't. You can't call him mom. You can't call no girl mommy or anything.
What?
Older women? Shit,
I would never call her.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Oh my god, someone said, I must not be choking her hard enough if she can talk. Y'all are too violent.
Oh shit.
That's a crazy one.
Daddy, you're still conscious?
Literally.
Okay,
that's some serial killer type stuff, yeah.
Facts.
I was saying, well, that was the question. I have no idea. It's like if you were to get, I guess it's too weird for Keith to understand. I was like, what if you got a? I guess that's the mommy shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mommy? We can have the whole thing if you want. Yeah.
Goo gaga.
You got big old titties. I said goo gaga. Oh my god.
The rest of that song's crazy.
No, monkey ass, they call it ooh. I was like, yo.
That's a crazy song. I remember the first time I heard the rest of the song, I was like, whoa.
I was like, yo, you're funny, and then you kind of.
Yeah, what would I do if someone had an equivalent? I don't know. I probably wouldn't say anything either. I don't think there's a proper response. Like, if anyone said anything, it'd just be weird. You're like, daddy, and then they're like, mm-hmm.
What about?
That's me.
What about like mama or mamas? Like anything like that? I see a lot.
I say mamas for kids.
I can't say mom. But mama or
mamas is like
maybe mama's too close, but mommy.
Mamas is like for kids. Like that's why I refer to like little kids. I like say, oh look at mamas.
There's a lot of women who like being called like mama.
That's okay. That's
shout out to all my older
that's like
women.
The equivalent though.
I know, and it's a no.
I feel like that's Dommy. That's Dommy mommies
said it to me, I would go like this.
Yo, try not to touch too much.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's some Dommy mommy shit.
Dommy mommy.
Dommy mommy.
Okay, we're just switch the question.
Daddy America. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to.
Someone said, "What would you do if you could suck your own dick?"
Not do it.
Not suck my
not
own
do
dick.
it. It's like I got a question for you guys.
Is it gay if you suck your own dick?
No. I was gonna say if you're masturbating and
no, I don't think it is.
Listen,
I don't think it is.
Wait, we haven't answered the question.
I don't think it is because what's the difference between that and masturbating?
It is gay. Masturbating is gay too.
Bro, can you blow in your own mouth? It's kind of.
That's a double gay. I don't know what that is.
Because people will say, "Oh, you're giving yourself a hand job." It's like, yeah, but you're tasting your own penis.
He said you got
dick on your mouth.
If there's a
that's
like asking a question like, would you, if you were gun to your head, you got to jerk him off or suck him off? What do you do? I'm like, I'll jerk his dick off, bro. I don't give a fuck. Jerk is the least. But it's like, yo, if it is essential because it's like, oh, if the question is like, oh, rubbing your dick is a hand job. So what's the difference? You sucking your dick. I'm like, would you suck a random stranger dick with a gun to your head, or would you jerk him off? Bro, I'll stroke his shit up. I don't give a fuck.
Carry the one. Nah.
You would suck his dick?
No, I wouldn't. That's just like false equivalency, bro. I don't know.
How's it false equivalency?
Because it's an entirely different body.
I get
You're talking about your own body.
Mo's like he would suck it as his own dick.
Would you rather give yourself head, or would you rather give yourself a hand job, or
no? I'm still on me calling masturbation gay. It's not gay.
That's not masturbation.
That's not that. Wait, no. That's not gay, bro.
It's not, but I'm like, would you like?
I think it's gay if you had a clone and you had sex with that clone.
It's not gay because it's yourself.
How is that not masturbation?
That's gay.
But like, what do you think about it? You are a guy and you're touching a penis.
How is that not masturbation?
Is it make you gay if it's another guy? I guess, yeah.
Because it's a different body, yeah?
That's fair.
But it's your body.
But also, you're not like. I feel like, are you sexually attracted to your own body, or are you thinking? I don't know. Why you?
That brings up my question now.
Himself in sexy jutsu.
So
that's Loki, bro.
Loki
would turn to a woman and get his cheeks cut by like mythical
creatures. And Naruto would do the same thing.
Yeah.
He has.
He literally got pregnant.
We're talking about like 4 different shit right now.
Wait, Naruto got his
we're talking about actual mythology.
Oh.
Loki got fucked as a horse and gave birth.
The Jotun is like his child because he like turned into a woman. Or like,
a female
is that the snake or the freaking wolf?
The wolf.
One? Okay. There's so many of them, I don't even know.
He just loves getting his cheeks clapped.
Yeah. Okay, wait, my question, sorry, hold on. My question is, say you're masturbating, but you're masturbating to yourself in the mirror.
Whoa, nah.
Now what is that?
That's narcissism.
Now you're a psychopath and you should see somebody.
Wasn't that literally on American Psycho?
Yeah, that was on American Psycho.
In the mirror. I never seen it.
Yeah, so he was fucking a girl and he looks in the mirror. He's like flexing. He comes to his own reflection.
So that's different though. He's having sex with girls.
Wait. I've done that though.
Like, I think American Horror
in the mirror, like when you're smashing the shorty, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, like, yo, I look fucking.
No, I'm talking about hand in penis.
No, I lotion in the mirror. He always sees. I step to the side. I just be in the mirror.
He just checks himself out. He's so self-obsessed.
No, I gotta make sure I get all the lotion on because I'm a person that I won't rub it in properly. Like so if I don't see that, it's like, oh, up here is fucking.
He be checking on his muscles. He be checking on his muscles. But I don't believe him.
No,
it's okay. They sexy, but like
masturbating isn't gay. Giving yourself head isn't gay, but it's like
giving yourself
weird.
I feel like
giving yourself head is probably gay.
Like
if masturbating isn't gay, then giving yourself head isn't gay because it's your body. The whole thing about it not being gay is it's yourself.
All right, but here's the real thing: would you jerk yourself off and then just blow a load in your face?
No.
Would you just blow a load in your own face?
No.
That's fucking weird.
I
feel like
weird if you don't, or it's weird if you do.
No, I said it's weird if you do because I feel like if you're sucking your own,
you said that's weird. I was like, wait, what?
If you're sucking your own dick, that you're gone too far.
Yeah, that's you're crossing the line.
You're gone too far. Where do you see Ki?
Someone said I used to be able to, but unfortunately a car accident left me with a broken back.
The biggest tragedy to come from that.
The guy's just there. No.
So he can't.
Everything else is fine. This is back.
He says he misses it.
That's crazy.
He misses it.
Yeah, he misses his own sucky.
I'm real talks. There's no way. There's no way. How big is this shit? There's no way.
You just have to have like you can just like take out your bottom 2 ribs and you can do it.
That's what.
Someone
said to do that allegedly.
Someone said I would suck myself off. I've seen this question many times and people say it feels more like sucking someone than being sucked. So I obviously would. Cum is delicious. I want to feel a cock in my mouth.
All right, next question. Next question. You see, Ki can't even answer that one. Ki, would you?
Would I eat my own pussy? No. Who wants to eat their own self?
We gotta have sound effects here.
I hate it here.
Imagine you like some aggressive head and you got to give your own self head.
Oh.
You're there like.
Oh, this is actually funny.
Slap yourself.
Someone said, if your dick, men of Reddit, if your dick made a sound every time you got hard, what would the sound be?
Y'all like tripping.
Hello. I don't know. I do not know.
Someone said the Free Bird solo. I don't know what that is. Someone said the THX movie intro.
Oh,
that's funny.
Terrifying.
Mine would definitely have to sound like a transformer.
I don't know.
Ew.
I'd definitely have like a movie quote or something. I don't know.
A Jamaican air horn?
Here's Johnny or something. I don't know.
A Jamaican air horn?
Windows 95 startup sound.
Or that fucking Mac.
Man, I don't know.
The Mac one that just when you turn it on or off, it goes like
something like that.
Or like the PlayStation 2 when you turn it on.
That's
nostalgic.
I hate that sound.
Damn.
He hates when I turn on the PlayStation. You hear beep, ting, ting.
And then all you hear is
fucking
airplane. Like when we were in the airport, I don't know. Someone said a shotgun click clack, and when it comes, it makes the loud band. So
you're doing too much.
That's bear. That's bear.
Very nice. Yo, you guys lied. Reddit is not where it's at.
What do you mean? That they're kind of wild.
You gotta get like the proper questions. Then find it on Twitter. Twitter's
okay.
crazy.
Do you
we're at an hour, by the way, if you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
This will be the last one.
Alright, cool.
Do you agree that rapists should get life sentences? If not, why?
Guilty, Your Honor. Guilty.
What else would they get?
I got the rope right.
Like death sentence?
Right here.
Like, I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
Alright, I'm laughing at what? Guilty. I got the rope.
Guilty. That nigga guilty.
I got the rope right.
I got the rope right.
Yo, you know the crazy thing is?
This is funny.
Do you want to know how the UK used to deal with their, like, rabid, like, criminals?
How?
They used to put them on an island. And
Jamaica?
the island is called Australia.
Yeah, Australia's a fucking prison island.
It is a prison island.
They have Record Island. They have that in the States too.
Yeah, but right.
All of Australia.
All of Australia used to just be like they used to drop them off there like
Are you
criminals.
talking about the actual Australia, or it's just an island that's called
Actual Australia.
Oh damn! What the hell?
Yeah.
Yo, see,
they went there. It was the British people. What is this? Oh,
yo, that's why their accents are so
crikey!
close. Yeah, that's why their accents are so close.
You ever hear South African accents too? It's like British and Australian together. It's interesting.
Ew.
They said the same thing about Jamaica. Like the most unruly slaves, they just dropped them off in Jamaica.
And that's why they're so
Bod breed.
That's why when they come to when they come to Africa, they're like, "Oh, welcome to Africa. You come to Jamaica, go suck your blood clot, mother."
What did the UK guy say? He said,
What?
"Suck your."
Oh, go suck your great grand from your dad's batty crease. And then afterwards, he came out with an interview. He's like, "Oh man, I like to just be uplifting and like try to make music for people that like I like to have a message."
Who's the guy who said that?
I forget his name. But it's so crazy. Yeah, yo, for the mans that diss me, yeah, suck your great grand from your dad's batty crease.
That's too funny.
Yo, I don't even see what the alternative was. This is a silly question.
Yeah, you could go to an excellent.
I assume it's like maybe death penalty versus life in prison.
I do say that there should be.
What do you guys think?
I think there should be a crazy investigation going through because a lot of people do get falsely acclaimed.
So like before they like finalize it, like you gotta make sure.
You gotta make sure that's 100%. And it's like,
but once they did do it, like
so
prison.
So here's the very interesting thing because I feel like prison here is really bad because prison's supposed to be a place for rehabilitation, which it is everywhere else. Yeah, but here because it's very profit
and the States too. The states.
I just mean like North America.
North America's terrible.
It's very like profit driven.
Oh,
when you see places like
privately owned.
Yeah, exactly, right? And they like they get money for freaking having like prisoners in there, like having heads in there. So it's just like, I don't know. I think we should like life in prison, but like maybe focus on rehabilitating and then stuff. Because the whole point of prison is to like rehabilitate and bring them back into society, right? Well, I mean, there's some I heard
some crimes that are so heinous that you can almost not come back.
Well, obviously it shouldn't all be like that, but then I also seen someone talk about prison. The reason why prison was made or prison became like so. I don't know if it's true though.
Oh,
it was like when like.
Slaves would escape is what they used to say.
Yeah, so they would like create prisons for them, or it was like when like slavery was like abolished. A lot of like black people were poor and stuff like that, and they would like resort to petty crime, so they'd create prisons to put them in there. Yeah. So it's like, and then like crime bill happened. A lot of people went to jail for that too. It's like I don't know.
I know they had jails though, like way before that.
Before what?
I mean, I think that's when like
he's like before what.
I think that's when it became like really big though, like making jails and for profit and stuff. I don't know. I don't know though.
I'm thinking of like the Wild West, but then again, I'm just going off media. I don't know anything.
Yeah, me too. Like
they don't tell you how many slaves were back in the Wild West.
Right? I don't know.
Nah, there was I think there was this documentary called like the 13th Amendment or whatever, and like they do that where they have like modern day slavery.
Oh, they need to change that. They need to change the 13th Amendment because like it allows like slave labor still in prisons.
Oh, one of the states just tried to outlaw it. They're trying to overturn that. They don't want slavery to be allowed in their prisons.
Yeah,
and that rich prison owner, he's like, no.
I remember
they're my I'm prisoners.
That's pretty interesting because like a lot of people do think that like it should be like changed because imagine like you have to work for 13 cents a day, you use that money to buy like freaking Oreos or honey buns and they make a profit off it.
What do they call it? You want some prison nacho burritos?
Oh, yeah, they have the honey buns, they have the tuna peanut butter, it's for protein and stuff like that.
Peanut butter?
It's like they'll put like tuna in a bag and they'll eat like peanut butter and stuff.
But yeah, like imagine if you're a criminal who does like petty shit.
Yeah,
like
my phone's like dying while it's charging somehow.
And you're like you're in it with like the actual hardened like child molesters and shit. Like you're a guy who like might have stole something from Zellers or whatever, you know, and you're in there with like some. I'm just fucking with you.
That's how it is in like California though, isn't it?
Yeah, like you put all these criminals in like one place. It's like, yo, our crimes are nowhere near equal. Like why the fuck? Like
oh yeah, no, I've seen that in California. They have like I think it's California. They have this 3-strike law. And it's like some guy went to prison for 27 years for stealing like something from a dollar store. Yeah,
because he got stuck with like 3 petty crimes. But it's like I think like they need to evaluate stuff. But I agree with you. From off rip, they just need to change the system. Like rehabilitate people because it only makes sense. But there are certain things that just can't allow you to come into society successfully. Like if you are a chronic like a serial like child predator.
You shouldn't be.
Ass needs to stay inside a prison.
But like. Okay, but at what point do we like equate that to like mental health? Like this person was just not born like sane, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I feel like all of them aren't born sane.
No, but some people are like sane, but like they're just victims of circumstances.
So I had a conversation with Floyd the other day, and I was saying I am obviously a big advocate for mental health, mental illness awareness, and all that stuff. But I think with this new wave, and like this is gonna be very controversial for some people, I believe we've lost the idea that some people are just a little wicked. Some people are
born,
some people are wicked. Like, and I mean, even just like some people in their heart are wicked. There was a guy who just committed a mass shooting, and he literally put out, he said, "Can't wait for you guys to justify this under mental health. I was healthy all the way up until now, but now that I've killed people and I'm white, you're gonna say that I was mental health."
That's fucked.
I feel like
that's fucked up.
To actually be called, I have a take on it. I feel like if you are going for the mentally unstable route, I feel like you have had to have some sort of testing earlier on to be like,
earlier in your life.
But
some people don't get those opportunities though.
That's what I was gonna say. The mental health is not accessible enough for us to set that standard. What I will say is, I do think you really have to consider certain aspects, because what happens is society is very quick to say mental health, and like lay a label to many things that aren't. Like, for example, if we look at what's his name, the one who something Turner or something like that, the one who raped the girl behind the garbage on campus and got away with it, and his father,
isn't that the swimming guy?
Yeah, and his father testified that basically, he's suffering mentally because basically he hasn't been able to eat his steak and caviar.
Are you kidding me?
Literally, and he got off with it.
Are you kidding me?
The presence of mental duress. And so it's like, to me, I think that's a really bold thing to say. So if we're saying that mental health or mental illness is to play, there has to be more rigorous things.
Yeah, it is a sticky situation. It's like a thin line. Like how do you define it?
Yeah, like we've gotten into this habit of like quickly labeling anybody who does a crime that we can't justify in our own minds. We are very quick to say, it's mental illness. But I do really think that we are losing the fact that
some people are just bad, man.
Some people are just like, even if you don't go to the far extreme of like murder and stuff like that, it's like, what possesses someone to say, like, we will, for example, if I say you're very people pleasing, that's why Karens act the way they act. Well, there's still a sense of entitlement. There's still their own malice in terms of why they want to see whoever they're being a Karen towards downfall. It's like, I'm not going to equate that to a mental illness. I'm not going to equate that to mental health. I'm going to say, well, you have certain like perspectives on life that make you very cruel towards certain people. And I don't think cruelty is only exist in mental illness. I think those who are mentally well can also be very cruel towards others.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like I hate people using the label of mentally unhealthy or whatever.
Yeah.
And because it bogs down the rest of us, you know, like people who actually are dealing with mental stuff. And I don't know, it's a hard thing, but like I think if you do a crime, you got to go to jail for it. But like once you're in jail, we have to figure out like, yo, is this person insane or are they just an asshole?
I think it's also like about how well can you be rehabilitated. So it's like if the scaffolding is like, we got to offer you mental health support, then that should be effective enough to bring you back into society. If mental health support doesn't work, if creating healthy coping means, healthy social networking skills and all that stuff does not work for you, and your main motive is to harm and to inflict injury onto others, well then at that point in time you are beyond the state of being rehabilitated and brought into society. You are now.
Then at that point,
it's a label.
But then at that point, wouldn't it just make more sense to just kill him?
So this is the thing.
Not on some fucked up shit.
No.
Mo is there like.
So got the gun from the zombie apocalypse.
Carry that strap on me, yo.
But the only thing is like, I think people are so quick to say like, oh, like we should kill them and I'm like, I think a lot of people who commit very heinous crimes are very ready to die. To die
anyways, and that'll be giving them like the easy way
like
out.
That's
right?
easy. They're like
you're not really solving any problems. If it's like I killed a whole bunch of people, I was gonna kill myself if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think there's a fine balance between what we have to do in terms of like what the punishment is for someone who is indicating that they're not interested in rejoining society or changing their ways, and that they just want to do what they do. And I'm like, at that point in time, that's like punishment.
Yeah.
What you trying to work with?
I'm only worried that eventually we'll be so desensitized by like people pleading for the mental illness that somebody actually with mental illness does a crime, they're gonna be like, yeah, sure, right, whatever, go straight to jail.
I mean, you could definitely see a lot of times when people have mental illness to commit a crime, because I think I talked about it on one of the podcasts, but it's like this YouTuber like talks about like people who commit crimes, and he like goes into the psychology of what they do it. Mm-hmm. And there's this guy who's like pretending to be mentally ill who killed someone when he's just like a hateful person, and then he compared it to someone who actually is mentally ill. So he's like, the person who wasn't mentally ill was like pretending to like do
I think I saw that actually.
Yeah, it was a pretty popular video when it came out. Like, I hasn't made a video in like a year now, but like
it's their body mannerisms when they don't realize the camera's on.
Exactly. And then with the other guy, when they're asking him questions, like the mentally ill guy, he was like, yeah, I killed her. Why'd you kill him? Oh, I just didn't like him. Why didn't you like him? Oh, this person just did something to me, and this and that. Do you feel bad for her? Oh, I don't feel bad that I killed her, but I feel bad that the family's hurt. Like, things like that. Mm-hmm. Like, so straightforward, so, like, deadpan about it. Like, that person clearly is mentally not well.
And then how did the guy who was mentally well, quote
he was just like, things were, like, telling me to do it. And, just like, yelling at the air.
Oh, that's
funny. Night bridge.
I kept having visions of Nightbridge, and I woke up
and that's the thing.
That's our new Night bridge.
But that's the thing. Like, I agree, because with the whole desensitizing, because like for example, what was her name? The one that
Casey Anthony?
No, Kim.
F that girl, yeah.
Kim
Jong-un.
Oh, Casey Anthony was a faker to her bitter end.
Like she's having like some sort of interview now, right?
Yo, you could see everything about that case. You just look at her and you're like, it's so false. She lied about the freaking babysitter. She lied about so many things, and she still got off. And I'm so confused.
Because she's pretty, yo. Pretty.
She's not pretty. She's ugly.
I think she's pretty. I think she's cute as fuck.
Man, like
Mo was just like, she innocent. Let her go.
She didn't do it, Your Honor. I think she did it to me.
I can't wait till I'm on freaking jury duty so I can be like,
guilty. That nigga guilty.
I'll be like, this person's guilty. This guy, this person isn't guilty.
No, but like I think
such
of
a flawed system.
What's her name? Cynthia.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Cynthia Daly or something.
Whatever. The one who she literally was sold into sex trafficking.
She killed her.
She killed her pimp, or she killed a client. Correction. She killed a client who was.
Are you talking about the one who went to jail? Man,
she has a book on now, right?
No. So that one was she didn't go to jail, didn't she? She ran away from. Are you talking about the one who went to jail when she was 12?
She served full time. Yes, sir.
She did serve full time. She got out after like 12 years. She had life in prison, but she got.
Is this Cynthia Brown?
Cynthia Brown. That's her name.
She had a pimp. Like she ran away, went to the pimp. She went with a client, and then she killed the client while he's sleeping, with intentions to rob him.
with intentions to
rob him. Yeah, and she admitted that, and that's why she went to jail. But she was 12, so they let her out. Because, like, what the hell? She was like 12. Yeah, and so
she went to jail when she was 12 and she
came out. Okay,
like, it took her. We're going to go past it. The point is, if you look at a 12-year-old who's in the sex trade, who's committing these very heinous crimes, it's like, there is a level of trauma at play. The parents need to go to jail. 100%. No questions about that. Well,
if it's like a kidnapping, then that's...
No, but
she didn't get kidnapped anyway.
But it's like, what did she leave for? Like, I doubt that she left a happy home to go sell herself. Mm-hmm. It's like, when you look at cases like that, it's like, it's unfortunate because yes, her case, in the eyes of the law, she was deemed mentally well. And it's like, to me, I don't think that's fair because if you really investigate the case, it's like real life trauma was at play for this young woman. Yeah. She's a 12-year-old selling herself. He wasn't her first client. It's not the first time that she's been abused by clients, and it's not I'm sure she was being abused by her pimp for money. So it's like, are we surprised and are we going to completely negate her mental? This is the thing, is I find that my biggest issue is that there is race related and socioeconomic related
for sure
filters for what we deem as mental illness. I find that colored people don't get deemed as, people affected by mental illness as much. You see a shooting, you see young people, like we see like young kids running in gangs dying, and they're like, he was involved in the bad stuff.
That's
and
a
it's
fact,
like, and then it's like, okay, well, how did the 9-year-old end up with a blicky? What's going on?
What was sold to the hood by the FBI and the CIA. The government sold.
But this is what
I'm Reagan.
Yeah.
And Nancy Reagan too.
Right? That's what I like.
All them Reagans.
But that's what I'm like. My biggest issue is that like I think mental illness gets only like I think that's my biggest thing is like it gets smeared only on a certain population, and it's appropriated by people who don't need it. Like the fellow who's out here like the voices. He didn't need it. He just had malice in his heart. But we had the audacity to go and like charge this 12-year-old with murder when she was literally a prostitute. That's a wild thing to do.
Crazy. That shit's super fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, how are you charging a 12-year-old prostitute?
I don't know,
bro. The reason why they... so, to my understanding, the reason why they charged her is because, like, when she killed him, he wasn't actively doing anything to her. And she had the option to leave, but she didn't. She took the gun and killed him and like took his stuff.
Yeah.
Like she could just fucking run away with.
She could have just left. Is the point? I think is the point that they're
like, why did you rob him after you killed him? It's like, cause where am I gonna go with no money?
She could, but the point was like she killed him to. She killed him to rob him. Like she wanted them to rob him. Is the point, right? So she could have just like she didn't have to rob him. She didn't have to kill him. He was sleeping. She could have just left. She could just robbed him and left, but she also killed him and robbed him. Is the point, right? So I guess that's why. But either way, she's 12 and a prostitute.
It's also a pattern of life. Like what has she been taught? Like if her pimp is selling her, we kill them and take the money because otherwise they're gonna snitch on us. Then I'm gonna kill them and take the money. I don't know. 12-year-olds shouldn't be prostitutes.
I feel like that pimp got it way too often. I would have stole the gun.
Whoever the fucking police officer who did, because she was picked up before. It wasn't her first time being picked up. Her murder wasn't the first time. The police officer who saw her when she was 12 prostituting the first time is at fault. We want to talk about who's at fault for that man's death. Let's go charge that police officer. We doing too much. That's crazy.
That's another episode, bro.
Anyways.
Also, that's a good... By the way, I think before we were talking about conspiracy theories that we think could be true, or did I see that on a video? I don't know. But that is a conspiracy theory. I think it's true that like guns were put in like the hood and like...
Oh, that's not
absolutely.
People think it's conspiracy.
Who thinks it's a conspiracy?
A lot of people think it's conspiracy.
I mean, it's not officially proven, so therefore it's a conspiracy. But I definitely 1,000%.
Where did the broke people?
Operation Hammer, the 3 strike.
Where did all the broke black people and brown people
in the ghetto
come up in the ghetto who barely could find food and means to survive, find guns and cocaine?
They're just like it was on the corner, just in a box, guns and cocaine, all this stuff. Crazy.
Man, weren't the drugs like government tested before?
They're so dumb.
Like opioids were supposed to be like solutions for morphine.
Yeah.
And they killed MLK. They killed Huey Newton. They killed a bunch of people.
And the punishment for crack is harsher than the punishment for cocaine,
which is basically the same thing.
But the base is just cheaper on crack because it's a freaking Mickey soda. Like
No, because it's who's the consumer.
Yeah.
I don't care. We all know who really brought all that stuff in. Don't worry, government. We see you.
It was the aliens.
No, they see
those
you.
people.
The Mark Zuckerbergs.
I am a human.
It's me.
I just want to love.
It's Alexa generated questions. Mark, how are you doing? Hold on a minute. The weather outside.
The weather is 23 degrees. I am feeling balmy.
That's funny. That's just like, speak louder so that I can hear you. It's like, what?
Anyways.
Y'all want to done this off?
Alright,
cool. So it's been your boy Moral Code, aka Modi C, aka Mori J Blaj, aka One Piece. I have no energy. That's how you're gonna get.
I'm tired. You gotta go home and take that nap, yo, for this movie.
Alayo, me and Shamita are about to watch a 3-hour movie at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So man, never tired. But yo, check me out on Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. Thank you guys for the support so much. We love you guys. We appreciate you.
Tidal too? You got your Tidal subscription?
I'm everywhere, baby.
Did you get your Tidal subscription back?
No. I'm on Tidal as an artist.
I
can't even listen to my shit on it.
You listen
I'm there.
Oh man. It's me, SK, aka Glizzy McGuire, aka your favorite brown guy, aka Mr. BBL Beard.
Jeez.
You can find me at SHAMEDKHAN, and you can get my book From Hello to High, Bring Through the Interview on Amazon Kindle, or you can check out my website, wiseinvestments.ca.
Check it out, guys.
It's been your boy Floyd. You can listen to me on the podcast, located everywhere on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, soon to be
Patreon,
SoundCloud,
OnlyFans
for exclusive Maurice content.
Just Mo.
His feet or other stuff.
You might put nipple videos in there too for you guys.
But yeah, you can listen to us and make sure that you we're always looking out for any interaction on any posts.
Yes, sir.
and yeah, I think that's it. Ki, what are you gonna say?
It's just your girl Ki, just hiding in the shadows.
In the round.
I just gotta get, what is his line when he's like I'm just joking, and then he's like serious at the end.
Freaking Abuto?
Yeah.
Obito!
It's Abuto.
He's like,
what?
He's like,
I can't believe it. Kidding.
Just as I expected, or just as whatever. That is the coldest dub I've ever heard. It's so good.
Guys, that's what I'm gonna say.
Even in sub was pretty cold too.
It is, but the dub is so. Oh, but the dub is just thing. And then the guy who actually voiced them did it on TikTok again.
Yeah, I saw that.
So good.
Yeah, I gotta
see. That's gonna start being what I say at the end, guys. But anyways,
you imagine her voice just gets hella deep. It's been your girl Ki. Have a great day.
How low can your voice go?
Yo, my sister's voice goes super low and she sounds like a man.
Oh shit.
anyways,
bye guys. Later.
Peace. Deuces.
905 came down from the west. POV got a place in my chest. Fighting every day, young justice. Me and my team feeling like Teen Titans. 'Cause I'm a beast boy. We don't live forever. We know, baby girl. I'm a beast boy. Turning up with all my people.